Food Passport. It's chock full of deals, sure to please craft beer lovers. Go to the deals page at WQAD.com. Order yours, take it to a participating location, stamp it, and save. A portion of the passport you buy goes to the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. Get the Brewed Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin. And please drink responsibly.
If you need a car, it's time to learn where to make the right turn.
JD Byrider was the right turn for many satisfied people.
From the moment I walked into the door, the sales associates here greeted me like I was family.
Yeah, I recommend JD Byrider to anybody, friends and family.
Better treatment, better cars. Backed by a 3636 zero deductible warranty. Your right turn for your right car.
At the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Mississippi Valley, we're open where kids need us, when kids need us, and no member is turned away for the inability to pay.
Un gran futuro comienza aquí.
Great futures start at the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Mississippi Valley.
Memorial Day 2016 as the Cubs welcome in the Dodgers here on WGN Sports. And today, those who have sacrificed their lives in service of our nation being honored on Memorial Day. Here's the national anthem with Juliana Zobrist, wife of Cubs star Ben Zobrist.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Attention bargain hunters, it's the final days of the One Price Test Market Experiment at Highland Toyota. Prices posted so that you can see your savings immediately. A 2016 Camry LE, not $24,000, test market price $17,975. A 2016 Corolla LE Automatic, not $19,000, test market price $14,975. During the One Price Test Market Experiment at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road at 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Tuesday.
Allmakes Office Furniture Showroom in Moline is the place for great deals on Hahn office furniture. Take a walk through our 72,000 square foot showroom and find that perfect desk, chair, or cabinet from Hahn to furnish your business or home office.
It's so easy to work with. They offer both, as you see in this office, new and used.
Stop by today and view our huge selection of new and used Hahn furniture.
All makes office furniture in downtown Moline. Stop by and see me.
Really?
Free peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports. And really, really good food and drinks.
Really? We want you to sleep happy, guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. Your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. And by Southwest Airlines. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide. Chicago Cubs baseball in beautiful high definition is brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. The exchange of the lineup cards. Tim Buss, the Cubs strength coach, working on a 5-game winning streak. Dave Roberts in his first year as the Dodger manager. They're in second in the West, 4.5 behind the Giants. Here's their lineup. Utley, Seager, and Turner at the top. Gonzalez coming off a huge weekend in New York. Jock Peterson finished 6th in the Rookie of the Year balloting last year. Grandal, the switch hitting catcher. Yasiel Puig, hitting 7th in this lineup, ahead of Carl Crawford and Alex Wood.
Cubs defensively, a little different look today. Soler's in left. Nothing strange about that. Jason Hayward will slide over and play center. Dexter Fowler's got a bruised heel. So 4th start in center field for Hayward. 3rd start in right field for Ben Zobrist this afternoon. Bryant Russell, Javi Baez, and Rizzo on the infield. David Ross behind the plate in our Blue Cross Blue Shield starting pitcher is Jason Hamill, making his 10th start. That 2.17 ERA, good for 5th best in the National League. Choose Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Illinois, the card to carry through it all.
Umpires, that's Paul Emmel back of the plate. Jim Wolf, Adrian Johnson, Nick Lentz on the bases. Emmel is the crew chief. This is a 4-game series. Cubs have won 5 in a row. Dodgers playing well. They've taken 6 of their last 7, and we are underway as Chase Utley takes ball 1 high.
First full season in a Dodger uniform for Utley, who was traded to L.A. last year from Philadelphia, and he has rebounded in a big way.
All teams around Major League Baseball here on Memorial Day wearing the patriotic Stars and Stripes camouflage. So the Cubs do have their blue pinstripes with the nameplate in black and the logo and the hat in camo. What a day. 70 degrees and a little lake breeze.
Good thing they're not wearing camo uniforms, because we could lose somebody in the ivy.
That's right. Way outside, and it's 2-2. Utley had quite an eventful weekend in New York, didn't he? He had a big weekend. He knocked in 9 runs, but he got thrown at, he got booed at every turn.
Yeah, Syndergaard there. Thor threw a fastball behind him. Syndergaard said the pitch got away. That seems a little silly. I think there was some intent there. Utley, of course, with the big slide last year in the postseason.
Called strike 3. No argument from the veteran Utley.
Gives him a little wobbly with his command, and then makes a big pitch when he needed it most. 6-1, 2.17 for Jason Hamill.
He gets him on the slider. And And it brings up Corey Seager, who went into this season as the #1 prospect in all of baseball, according to MLB.com. He's only 22 years old. He's the younger brother of Kyle. Made his major league debut last year. Dodgers have had a weird start these first 2 months. 10 players were on the DL when the season began. That's fouled back. With 3 games over 500, middle of the pack in runs in the National League, and you see the start. They've been very streaky. They're pitching well, and they do catch the ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 gone here in the Dodger first.
There's a buried slider down and in under the hands of Seager. So the backdoor slider to get the called strike on Utley, and now finishes Seager off with a good sharp slider down and in.
This is what the Cubs experienced last week playing the Sunday night game. So the Dodgers beat the Mets late last night in New York. They got into their team hotel after 3 o'clock this morning. And it is a day game, but at least it's later in the afternoon. Fouled off. 1-1 on Justin Turner.
Turner had a big year last year, and the numbers are off so far this season, hitting just .235.
He had left knee surgery after the season. Two huge years to start his Dodger tenure. And now 2-2. Adrian Gonzalez is on deck. Hamels' pitch is low and away. Jason has faced the Dodgers a lot. 17th career appearance. His most against any National League opponent. 2 starts last year, no wins, but gave up just 3 runs combined in those 2 starts. Turner pops it up. Zobrist and Hayward in the area, and the ball drops. Hayward ended up leaving his feet, and that'll be a bloop single for Justin Turner.
High sky. There's some wind out there today, but a ball in the air this long, somebody should have been able to make a play on it. There was a little misplay a couple days ago in right field between Zobrist and Hayward. This time Jason takes charge, but I don't think he was the best option.
Yeah, you had 3 guys kind of all looking at each other. And Baez and Zobrist both gave way to Hayward, who ended up leaving his feet. Turner just assumed that was out number 3. Thought about second, but stayed at first.
He lost any opportunity by not going hard down the line, and that's a lesson learned in this ballpark on a day like today.
Gonzalez with the game-winning 2-run single in the 9th last night in New York. 8 hits in the series. Dealt with some back issues earlier this season.
An all-star last year. He's made the all-star team on 5 different occasions. Lifetime .290 hitter. He's done a lot of damage in this ballpark. 10 home runs here at Wrigley.
295 career homers, and yeah, he's hit a few into the basket in left center.
Yeah, that's a stroke. He's an alley-to-alley type hitter. Very good opposite field power. He gets a little too pull conscious. He ends up rolling over, hitting a lot of ground balls to the right side.
We want to welcome all the men and women serving our country around the world on the Armed Forces Network watching today. Quick throw to first. Turner able to get back in time, head first.
Pretty good looking pitch. Mr. Emmel.
It's George Lombard, their first base coach. Chris Woodward is over at third. Looks like Turner's got some dirt in his britches. Three and 0. Ball 4.
Well, opening here for the Dodgers in the first. The Cubs drew first blood throughout their 3-game set with the Phillies. Phillies only managed to score 5 runs and being swept here by the Cubs. Cubs in their 5-game winning streak, 38 runs, and they've allowed only 16. Peterson is a guy with holes, but he does have power. He's hit 8 home runs this year.
He was an early candidate for the Rookie of the Year last year, along with Chris Bryant. Had a big first half, struggled after the break, and he was an all-star last year. He hit 20 home runs early. And as Ross will head out and talk it over with his pitcher, who obviously thought he was out of that inning. And now all of a sudden 2 men on and a dangerous hitter at the plate. Dave Roberts had been in San Diego on the Padres coaching staff. Well respected former Dodger outfielder. And that's fouled back. And Dave Roberts probably has the most famous stolen base in Boston Red Sox history. 2004 in the American League Championship Series. So he replaces Don Mattingly. He's a cancer survivor. And when he played, everyone talked about he had a list of the nicest guys in baseball. Dave Roberts is probably at the top of that list. 1 and 2.
So, based on the cliche, then they should finish last. That what Leo DeRocher said?
Yeah. I love the story about the stolen base. He said Maury Wills once said there will be a point in his career where everyone in the park will know that I need to steal a base, and I will steal that base. And it was at Fenway Park. Fouled back.
Now, Peterson, I mentioned holes in his swing, and typically for a left-handed hitter, it's elevated fastballs, sliders down in the dirt. A young guy like this, a couple guys on base looking to do some damage. That's what Hamill's trying to do here. Expand the zone, get him to chase. He struck out almost 30% of his plate appearances.
Long pause by Hamill before 1-2, and it's popped up. Foul territory. Rizzo and Baez are there near the tarp. It'll be Baez to make the catch, and that will end the inning. Ben Zobrist, whose wife sang the national anthem, will lead it off for the Cubs when we come back.
nostalgic?
How time does fly.
Remember the 50s when laughter came easily?
Yes, I remember.
Missing the music of the 60s?
You mean you really like it?
Don't forget the heartthrobs of the 70s.
I'm glad you said that.
Hoping the 80s styles make a comeback?
That's all I want, too.
Want to relive the King's comedy into the 90s?
Top that.
Then tune in to Antenna TV to fulfill your nostalgia needs.
Antenna TV, TV, how it was meant to be.
Now the Cubs Southwest starting lineup. As JD mentioned, 38 runs over the last 5 after scoring just 22 runs in the previous 8. So Zobrist, Hayward, Bryant with no Fowler today. Rizzo, Soler, and Russell in the middle. Baez gets a start at second with Zobrist in right. And the Cubs battery 8 and 9, David Ross and Jason Hamill.
Dodgers defensively have Crawford in left, Peterson center, Puig out there and right. Boy, the advanced metrics really like him. 12 defensive runs saved. You know about the big arm. Turner, Seager, Utley, Gonzalez third to first. Yasmani Grandal behind the plate. And Alex Wood, the funky lefty, is on the mound. You might remember him. He was a starting pitcher for Jake Arrieta's no-hitter last summer. 1-3 with a 4.03. As he prepares for his 10th start here this afternoon. Much better of late, though, an ERA below 2 in his last 3. Got a couple extra days rest. He had a strained tricep from swinging the bat in his last start against the Padres, a game in which he struck out 13.
And that allowed the Dodgers to bring up 19-year-old Julio Urias, who started on Friday against the Mets. He's back in the minors. Zobrist, the switch hitter, batting right-handed. And he takes a strike.
So not an overpowering guy. Obviously some deception with that funky delivery. Real good changeup and a curveball.
Zobrist with a 15-game hitting streak. Big 3-run homer in the ball game yesterday as the Cubs completed the 3-game sweep over the Phillies.
Yeah, it has been a lot of fun to watch this guy perform.
One and two. It goes without saying, but because we're paid to talk, I will say it. You take arguably the best leadoff hitter in the game out of the lineup today, and you put in maybe the other best leadoff hitter in the game in the leadoff spot. Zobrist has gotten on base at a higher clip than everybody.
Yeah, and I haven't looked, but 3-4 days ago we were talking about Zobrist, and he had a better than 500 on base percentage when leading off an inning. Really knows how to work in that bat. He's very patient. There you go. See, down in the count, works it back to full. Shockingly, he struck out in his final 2 plate appearances yesterday.
Huge crowd today. This might be the biggest audience of the year here at Wrigley Field, as Zobrist will give one of those patrons a souvenir. And they were here early.
Yeah, the streets. I pulled up, man. People were crawling all over the place. And for a walk along the lakefront today, teeming with people.
Ball 4.
There's that keen eye paying off.
So 0-2 to 4-2. Zobrist reaches base, and Justin Grimm has way too much time on his hands.
Oh, that's a big part of it there. The spinning of the cup, trying to get it to stand up. That goes on nonstop in the dugout and in the bullpen.
By the way, a source close to the situation has told me that little game they play when
they don't get out of the way of the foul ball.
They don't get out of the way. I asked, what is the reward? You'll never guess what the answer is. There is none.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah, just bragging rights.
Chad Noble, the Cubs bullpen catcher, though, did tell me that he would dive to get in the way if one of his relievers were in harm's way. So that's good to know. That one boxed by Grandal, but Zobrist has to hold it first.
And when one that high gets away, sometimes base runners caught unaware. You see that ball down in the dirt, you anticipate you're ready to break. It's shoulder high, you just don't anticipate getting away. Two steals, two caught with Wood on the mound this year. Grandal has thrown out 21%. League average is 32% for catchers.
2-0 on Hayward. 3 for 8 with a couple of doubles. Last 2 days against the Phillies. Cubs will not face Clayton Kershaw in this series. He's the only of the Dodgers' 5 starters who will not get the ball. He did play catch before the game after starting and getting a no decision last night. We'll have a little Kershaw-Arrieta comparison for you later that is pretty jaw-dropping. And the 2-0 is a strike.
Wood listed at 6'4", 215, 25 years of age.
Strike 2. It's even at 2 apiece. How about the month Clayton Kershaw has put together here in May? 5-0 with an 0.91, 65 strikeouts, 2 walks. First pitcher in the modern era, that's since 1900, to get to 100 strikeouts in a season before his 6th walk. Cliff Lee had come the closest in 2010. He struck out his 100th victim when he had 7 walks, but a 20-to-1.
That's incredible.
Strikeouts to walks.
It's a typo when you look at it. You go, that's not right.
Hayward in the air to left. Crawford's back just at the edge of the track, and he makes the grab for the out. That'll send Zobrist back to first. And it'll bring up Chris Bryant, who in that Jake Arrieta no-hitter last year on August 30th. He hit a 2-run homer in the first off Alex Wood.
Woods allowed 5 long balls this year. I was going to say, if you're marking your scorecard for Hayward's fly ball to left, you put a 7 and you circle it, and then you write PD for pretty deep. That way you know when you check your card out later. Yeah, I hit that ball pretty good.
Well, that would be PG.
Yeah, well, it could be both. Then you get into the whole movie rating thing. You get
PW, pretty well.
Pretty well. Pretty far.
And you can impress your friends at your next gathering with this one. In both Jake Arrieta no-hitters, Chris Bryant has hit a first inning 2-run homer. So he has had the game-winning hit in both no-hitters.
So if you're ever at a game and Arrieta's pitching and Bryant hits a home run in the first inning, don't leave. Right. Don't leave.
That is on the outside corner.
I love watching guys like Wood pitch because they're so different than everybody else.
Yeah.
And you wonder, how did he get to this point with that delivery? It's like Elaine from Seinfeld. If she was asked to pitch, this is what her delivery would look like.
I guess I'm with you on that.
Just, he throws that arm back. And
well, her last name was Bennis, right?
Yeah. Pitcher's name.
Is she related?
In our world, she is.
2 strikes.
He has reverse splits. Batting average against him by left-handed hitters far better than right-handed hitters. There's 2 things that could be at play here. One, because he is a changeup curveball guy, that really plays well against a lot of right-handed hitters. And the other piece of it, a lot of left-handed pitchers only face the best left-handed hitters. I'm guessing it's a combination of both. He competes well against righties because of the changeup curveball, not to mention the funk. The numbers over the last three, a 196 ERA.
Bryant golfs this one foul out of play off of first. "37 runs, 37 RBIs. He is the only player in baseball with that many in each category. Leads the National League in runs, second in RBIs. Swing and a miss. He got him.
So for Hamill today, it will be the slider that the hitters will be most concerned with, and for Alex Wood, it'll be the changeup. And he does a dandy here to get Chris out in front.
Here's Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits yesterday, his first multi-hit game in a couple weeks. Zobrist led off the inning with a walk. He's still at first with 2 outs. They shift on the infield or the pull side, and a called strike. Really deep in the outfield. I don't know if the Dodgers came out and painted any marks in the outfield, but they had full permission from Joe Madden to do so. That was a controversy in New York over the weekend, and I mentioned in terms of defensive efficiency, they rate right there with the Cubs atop the major leagues.
Yeah, apparently they've been doing it at home. They use a little rangefinder and for positioning their outfielders in terms of depth, and then they also paint these blue dots on the outfield just beyond the infield, so guys can position themselves, straight up, slight pull, slight the other way. They wanted to do it at Citi Field in New York. They wanted to paint the outfield there, and the Mets didn't think that was a really good idea.
Ground ball. Utley will make the play, and that will end the inning. Memorial Day 2016. Great day to be at the old ballpark.
Our focus here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development while providing a safe and fun environment for training. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer today.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
The grass just got greener. Only $25 gets you a cart and 18 holes of golf anytime after 10 a.m. any day at Sauckie. A great deal on a course that's in great shape. Told you the grass just got greener. Call for a tee time at Sauckie today.
Celebrate summer with Kids Wild Fest at Niabi Zoo. Enjoy games, activities, and a day full of fun. Saturday, June 11th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Celebrate summer with Niabi Zoo and WQAD News 8. Kids Wild Fest, sponsored by Zeglin's, Rule and Rule, Carpetland USA, Hy-Vee, and WQAD News 8.
SafeKids.org.
One of the ceremonial first pitches as we check out our Mazda replay cam. Tristan Hodgkin. What a beaut. Right on the money to Justin Grimm. Tristan's dad, Private First Class Gunnar Hodgkin, killed in action in 2010 in Afghanistan. So his wife and 3 children here. Also Gunner's mom, Chris, but Tristan. That's how you do it. Yasmani Grandal pops it up. Left field, Soler is over, and he makes the catch in the shade for the out. That'll bring up Yasiel Puig, 25 years old in his 4th major league season. And JD, he has had a confounding major league career. His offensive numbers keep getting worse.
Well, yeah, and that's because he's undisciplined. And pitchers have learned that, and they've exploited it.
Batting average keeps going down. Other rate stats as well. You mentioned the defense. That's been terrific.
He's supremely talented. He's got power, speed, one of those 5-tool guys. A little reckless on the bases, but yeah, what has happened is, you know, the longer he's been in the league, the thicker the book has gotten on him, and what they've, you know, he's been really good here at Wrigley, but hard stuff in, soft stuff away, and he has a hard time laying off.
He went.
So, as we say often, if you don't force pitchers into the strike zone, you're not going to get many good pitches to hit.
Deep breath by Hamill. And here is the 1-2. He got him on a high fastball.
Yeah, and he missed a spot, I think, by about 2.5 feet. It looked like they were trying to go down and away. You see where David sets the target.
Carl Crawford fouls back. Played for Joe Madden in Tampa. Recently dealt with a minor hamstring issue. Andre Ethier would be their main guy in left, but he's on the DL with a fractured right leg. Lots of DL time the last few years. Boy, early in his career, he was a very durable player. 150 games 6 times with the Rays.
Well, Crawford now 34 years old.
On its way, and it's fouled upstairs. 2-2.
The 2011 season with the Red Sox, he played 130 ball games and 116 games with the Dodgers in 13, 105 and 14, 69 games last year. So he's got a lot of nagging injuries.
He's been on the DL every year since 2011, including this year, and a back issue in April. Last turn through the rotation, the Cubs won all 5 games. Trying to do it again here. 20 over 500 for the first time. 34-14. Bounce back to the mound. 1-2-3 second for Jason Hamill. We can actually play songs that have the term summer breeze in it, and it fits.
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools.
Districts are going to have to close their doors.
That's why we shared the story of 2 local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing.
Really? All of a sudden, all these more people, crowded hallways.
It's definitely been a positive. I wouldn't change that we did it.
Knowing what to expect when times get tough, Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Experience Broadway in the Park as Quad City Music Guild presents Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at Prospect Park Theater in Moline. Take a fantastic musical adventure with an out-of-this-world car and characters in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The wonderful score includes the memorable title song, Toot Sweets, Truly Scrumptious, Hushabye Mountain, and many others. Based on the beloved 1968 film version of Ian Fleming's children's book, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is a family-friendly blockbuster that audiences will find truly scrumptious. Call or go online for your tickets today.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Get ready for the 19th annual Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, log on to qcmarathon.org. The Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank, Sunday, September 25th. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
Kids.org.
Hey, Cub fans, if you want to manage along with Joe Madden, log on to WGNTV.com. Right now, click on the WGN Sports Game Zone banner and connect to all the up-to-the-minute stats and info while watching at home. Game Zone is sponsored by The Great Escape, pools, patio furniture, hot tubs, and more. Everything you need to have more fun at home this summer. Called strike on Jorge Soler. Alex Wood on the mound for the Dodgers today. Last 10 games, Jorge batting .321 with 3 homers. The battle now down 0-2. Never did take the bat off his shoulder there. 1 out.
Cub fans, plan now to get tickets to the matchups you want before they are gone. Tickets are still available for this homestand, which includes 3 more with the Dodgers, followed by a weekend set with the Diamondbacks. Go to Cubs.com, get your tickets before it's too late.
Here's Addison Russell. Drive the other way for the Cubs' first hit.
Not a bad idea for the right-handed hitters to take an off-field approach against Wood with that changeup. Well, I'm not sure that was by design, but he stayed in there nicely.
Notes on the Cubs record. Mentioned 20 over for the first time. They have now engineered 6 series sweeps. It's their 3rd win streak of at least 5. They're off to the 2nd best 48-game start for a Cubs club in the modern era, as Baez puts down a great bunt and Gonzalez had nowhere to throw it. That is a perfect bunt. And the Cubs have 2 on for David Ross.
Lovely, lovely bunt here by Javi Baez. And you're right, Gonzalez realizing his best shot, if any, was going to be at second base. No way he was going to get Baez and didn't field the ball cleanly. Would not have a real legitimate shot at Russell either, but that's the key. Push that ball, get it by the mound. Normally you want the second baseman to have to come and get it, but Gonzalez had to travel a long way.
So here is former Dodger David Ross. In a time of milestones for him, Friday hit his 100th career homer, recently got his 500th hit. Currently 299 RBIs and 699 strikeouts. Oh and 1. Low, and Grandal wanted to throw to first, and I think just kind of lost the handle on it.
Yep, didn't have a good grip. Didn't want to sail it into right field. He even started his career with the Dodgers way back in 2002.
7th round pick 4 years prior to that.
David signed out of the University of Florida. Got a little goat head in that mitt today. There's Grandal. Maybe got crossed up. Well, maybe he wants everybody to think he got crossed up. Didn't David start at Georgia? Georgia Tech started somewhere, or Auburn maybe?
Auburn.
The lefty here, Wood, he's a Georgia guy, University of Georgia, Justin Grimm. So SEC battle right here.
Wood is from Charlotte, North Carolina. Did have Tommy John surgery while in college. Ross went around. Call made by Paul Emmel, the home plate umpire. I think Ross is baffled. Or maybe it was a called strike?
I don't know. I think that's what they're trying to get some clarification on. I think that's Emmel saying. They see Grandal's asking for help, but Emmel had already called it a strike.
I think he just called it.
I think it was the proximity to home plate and a partial swing added together equals a strike.
That's not how it's supposed to work. Base hit to left. Russell to third. He's going to be held, and now Baez straying off second, and the throw back in by Crawford nearly eluded Utley. They're loaded for Hamill.
Seemed like the kind of ball that Addison Russell would be able to score on.
Did he wait though?
Well, he may have waited a little bit. He may have assumed stop sign.
I'm wondering if he held up on the line drive. Can't tell there. So here is Hamill.
Well, almost been awfully good with the bat. 261. He's driven in 5 runs already.
Dodgers late to set up in their positions. They're going to be a double play depth up the middle. The cornermen will pinch in. So you got Zobrist on deck. So this is a qualified put the ball in play for Jason Hamill. This is a put it in play if you don't hit and do a double play.
Yeah, I mean,
you'd never say that, but we can. And he fouls back.
That's one of the higher ground ball rates in the league as well. 54% balls in play on the ground against this guy.
And essentially, and again, Hamill's not thinking this way. But the bigger picture here is to make sure Zobrist gets a plate appearance in this inning.
Yeah, and the best way to make that happen is to not swing. Again, Hamill, is
right. He's been swinging it
good,
okay.
Yeah.
There's called strike 3. So unfortunate that he didn't get the job done, but fortunate he didn't hit a two-hopper to short. Yeah. And here is Zobrist.
Zobrist worked the walk first time. 3-2 fastball just below the knees. Hitting 360 something as a right-handed batter. 366 as a right-handed batter this year for Ben. A ton of at-bats, 15 out of 41. A couple home runs from this side.
Six times with the bases loaded in his career, he has hit a home run.
Well, with his wife singing God Bless America in the anthem here today, I mean, that would be apropos, wouldn't it? Put something dramatic.
Our fan cam song is his walk-up music. It's Ben Zobrist Day here at the ballpark. And Juliana Zobrist Day. And he asks for time. He had a great quote talking about hitting with reporters. He said, sometimes it feels like you're holding napkins down in the wind. It's a good description. Well, figuratively, according to that line, the wind has not been a problem for Zobrist this year. The napkin is sitting
very still
on his lap, and he doesn't even have to hold it down. Wood right now may be thinking, well, I went 0-2 in the first inning. Couldn't get him to swing at anything. Now what? Two and two. Rick Honeycutt, the longtime Dodger pitching coach, looks on. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, so Wood wins the battle this time. Strikes out Hamill, then Zobrist, and the Cubs leave him loaded.
Backed by popular demand, we'll take anything in trade. Right now at Key Auto Mall in Moline. 2016 Ram 1500s are discounted $7,000 and get 0% for 84 months. During the Memorial Day sales event, choose Jeep Patriot or Renegade for just $299 a month. These Jeep Cherokees are discounted $6,000. Or choose Dodge Journey or Grand Caravan for only $279 a month. If it doesn't eat or drink, bring it in. We'll trade for anything right now at Key Auto Mall in Moline.
Honey, the cable bill got us again. We need a little help in here.
With Done Right Satellite, lock in your rate for 2 years. Get the best technology with the Hopper. Watch and record 16 shows at once. Plus, get integrated Netflix and 4K.
I feel like if we would have switched to Dish Network sooner, it could have saved me a lot of pain.
And money.
Visit Done Right Satellite to learn more about their great products and services.
Goods, America's Furniture Showplace, just a short drive away in Kewanee, Illinois. Goods Furniture has a wide selection of furniture for every room in your home at prices to fit every budget. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Stroll through the shops at Market Square. Find unique gifts, clothing, wine, and so much more. Take the short drive today to see the goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Oh. Hey, Chicagoland viewers, it's time for the Subway third inning triple play promotion. Text Subway 3 to 97999 right now. And the 300th texter will win a $30 gift card to a Subway restaurant in the Chicagoland area. Subway fresh is what we do.
Something's going on with Jason Hamill. I don't know if he cramped up.
Yeah.
Pitching coach Chris Bosio also out on the field, and I think giving the bullpen some instructions here.
Yeah, getting somebody up to just start going easily in case Jason has to come out of this ball game. Seems to be in a fair bit of pain there. DJ works on him.
He had a hamstring issue in the middle of the year last year. And lingered. I didn't see, was this his final? No, it was one pitch. And he felt it before Ross even got out there. So he is going to try to take some warm-up tosses here.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Push off leg.
Yeah, he's still tightening up on him a little bit. And, you know, if you try to compensate and take your legs out of the equation a little bit, you're going to put a lot of stress on your arm, and obviously that could be disastrous.
Looks like some negotiating is going on. And I think Joe's probably telling him, a stock bullpen, no sense in rushing it, pushing it.
We're going to give him a couple more. He reaches for it as soon as he makes the pitch, and you can see his frustration. And it was Cahill, but now they're going to sit Cahill down and maybe go with the Woody or Clayton Richard. Looks like they want a lefty.
Travis Wood now jogging out to the bullpen, so that will be it. For Jason Hamill. Well, this will be the shortest start for Cubs pitcher this year, obviously due to injury, and we hope it's not serious. We'll be back to Wrigley in a moment.
I don't know about you, but these days I'm looking for all kinds of ways to save money. Here at WQAD News 8, we know the rising cost of living is hurting Quad City families. That's why we're constantly exploring ways to save money. Groceries, health insurance, utility bills, even daycare. We pledge to give you the tools to help you cut your bills down to size. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Tonight, The Bachelorette is already exploding. And you know what they say, where there's smoke.
The limo wasn't the only thing on fire.
There's JoJo.
You got the ball in your hand.
These guys are playing hardball. And one of them is overinflated.
Winter is coming.
It's only fun to mess with people when they get upset.
But don't touch me, dude.
What's happening?
You think I'm scared of you, bro? I think you should be.
The Bachelorette, followed by the season premiere of Mistresses, tonight on ABC.
Hi everyone, this is Susie Bogus inviting you to come to my hometown, Aledo, Illinois on June 3rd and 4th for the 25th Annual Rhubarb Festival. The rhubarb capital of Illinois has pulled out all the stops for this 25th anniversary celebration with food, crafts, music, and of course, rhubarb. My band and I will be there to put on a free show at Central Park. It's going to be so much fun. I just can't wait. I'll see you at the 25th Annual Rhubarb Festival, June 3rd and 4th in downtown Aledo, Illinois.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, a no-hitter. Jake Arrieta has just pitched a no-hitter at Dodger Stadium.
That's our speed replay brought to you by Xfinity. Jake Arrieta with his first of 2 no-hitters, both coming on the road. The speed replay brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. All right, last 30 starts. So we're going back to June 21st-ish, 22nd. Clayton Kershaw and Jake Arrieta, and just chew on these numbers for a bit. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's kind of the start of Jake's run at the start against Minnesota last year. So 25-1 with a $113 for Arrieta. Kershaw 18-4 with a 143. Kershaw with 6 shutouts. The numbers that really jump out at you on Kershaw's side, the strikeout to walk ratio, just phenomenal, and 100-5 in that regard this year. And Arrieta, of course, with the 2 no-hitters during that stretch.
The whip, walks plus hits per innings pitched pretty close, both in the 070 range. Jake has allowed 5 home runs over the stretch in 215 innings. Kershaw has given up 10 in 226 and a third. As Travis Wood is now ready to go.
It's a left-handed hitting lineup that Dave Roberts has run out there today. So Hamill having to leave the ball game early. Travis Wood, the lefty, gets the call.
Facing Alex Wood. Don't believe there's any relation. Wood is a right-handed hitter. So is Travis, even though they throw lefty.
Is Kerry Wood in the ballpark today?
That is a definite possibility.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
1-2. I think Travis took all of his warm-up tosses on the main mound. He did not get loose in the bullpen at all, and that sometimes can be a little tricky because you get as much time as you want, but you look around the ballpark and the fans are staring at their watches. Called strike 3.
Well, good for him that he had the opposing pitcher, the first batter he had to face. Helps him ease into things a little bit.
So we have to go with the Oprah reference for the 3rd consecutive day, since you have been all over it.
Trying to run down DiMaggio. I'm out of Oprah references, though. I got a 2-day streak. Well, I don't know if I got another one in me.
One strike on Utley, who made the final out in that Arrieta no-hitter. See the shadows now. They've crossed home plate. Tapped foul. We will let you know when we hear word from the Cubs clubhouse on Jason Hamill. Sure looked like a hamstring. Maybe a cramp. Just some tightness. We don't know. Hit pretty well out in the deep left center. Hayward is back, and he's got it right in front of the ivy. And we want to send out hearty congrats to the Lane Tech sophomore team who won the city championship last week, the school's 4th in a row. Congrats to head coach Robin Ahmed and all of the players. Lane Tech right up Addison. Just a couple of miles away. Swing and a miss by Seager. 1-2. Strike 3. How about Travis Wood? Nicely done in relief of Hamill.
Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your source for quality electronics and home appliances. Lindstrom's brand source has now added Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress manufacturer. Serta is now on display in our new bed salon at Lindstrom's. Choose from Serta iSeries, iComfort, or Serta Perfect Sleeper beds. Our knowledgeable experts at Lindstrom's are here to help you get a better night's sleep. Find value with Serta mattresses at Lindstrom's in downtown Galesburg, your brand source headquarters.
They say an old-fashioned is served in a 10-ounce glass with a maraschino cherry and an orange slice. Actually, it's served in a room with a brick fireplace and a deer head mounted on the wall by a waitress named Diane. This is a Wisconsin supper club. When you're having fun, we're having fun.
Honest, hardworking, neighbors who take a stand and protect the great way of life we all share. These are shining examples of what's right in the Quad Cities. People taking control, improving their schools, their neighborhoods. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Now it's safekids.org.
Welcome back. We are scoreless as we head to the bottom half of the third. Cub fans, don't forget to check out Len and JD's baseball blog. Check that. Don't forget to check out JD and Len's baseball blog at WGNTV.com. The blog is sponsored by Jeff Vukovich, your nationwide insurance agent serving the area for 38 years. To join the nation, contact Jeff at jeffvuk.com.
No, let's try
Television
that again.
magic. TV magic. Like Marshall Brodini's TV magic cards.
That's better.
Tap the deck, and they're all an ace of spades.
Fun with graphics. As Hayward takes one up and in. Swing and a miss.
The guys in the truck really like to play around with the technology.
Yes, they do.
These guys would have been mates in Atlanta.
And they got him. So that's 5 strikeouts early. Alex Wood.
Nice roll lately, as we mentioned, a 196 ERA over his last 3 starts. All no decisions. They allowed 1 earned run in 2 of those starts. 2 earned runs last time against the Padres.
Ground ball into the shift and throw it. That is a shift beater, right?
He beat it.
3 guys over there between second and third. Second time he's done that this week. I have to say that very slowly and carefully.
What if you were to beat the shift with Brian Schlitter on the mound? Man,
I can't even believe
really
you
working
attempted
hard.
that sentence. A 1-out hit for Bryant. Now it's Rizzo.
Well, Riz is working some new walk-up music, too, trying to change his karma.
it's going the way it is for Anthony. Feels like it's 0-2 every time you walk up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of times just you might tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna try to see some pitches this at bat. And, the next thing you know, you're 0-2. So then you react to that. I'm gonna be more aggressive next at bat, and you chase a bad ball.
Hit hard, knocked down by Gonzalez, who's a terrific defender over there, and he steps on first. Nobody covering third, and Justin Turner pointed that out, and Chris Bryant nearly took advantage.
Yeah, and you see that from time to time with the shifting. It's not so much, what happens with the play. It's the after the play part is guys forget to return to their normal positions or forget to take extra care in covering an empty base.
I have to admit, it would have been fun seeing Bryant run to third being chased by five
guys, yeah.
Dodgers. And we wouldn't have known which guy actually had the ball. In baseball, there's always a guy at the bag, right? You throw it to that guy and he applies the tag. It's very rare to see the runner being chased all the way to an empty base.
Steady diet of changeups from Wood to Soler. Struck him out looking first time up.
RBI chance here with 2 outs. Changeup is low. It's 2-1. White Sox lost another heartbreaker. Neil Walker with his 7th inning home run. Mets 1. White Sox nothing. That's their 7th straight loss. Jose Quintana, tough luck loser. Matt Harvey, really good today for the Mets. Two and 2. So Harvey gets the win. He's 4-7. He gave up just 2 hits in 7 innings. Jose Quintana cannot get run support. Seems like whenever he loses, his team scores 0, 1, 2 runs at most.
It's been a thing for a while now with that guy, hasn't it?
It has.
That home run for Neil Walker, his 12th.
Quintana's 5-5 with a 2.13. He walked him. That will bring up Russell. This Friday, June 3rd, the Cubs welcome in the Diamondbacks at 1:20. Up to the first 20,000 early arriving fans in attendance. Get a Cubs tote bag presented by the MLB Network. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit Cubs.com. Boy, that's a terrific plate appearance for Soler. Thought he might be a little overly anxious in an RBI spot, considering he took 3 straight strikes his last at bat. And he didn't expand.
No, good patient. Again, you've seen a lot of changeups and curveballs from Wood, so he kind of sniffed him out there.
One and one on Russell. Now you've got a cross breeze right to left as Addison fouls to the net.
Soft liner into right field. First time up. That would play nicely right now.
He held, according to Jim Wolf, down at first. And he got it right.
Clap for the Wolfman. By Seager, the shortstop. 0-0 at the end of 3.
Probably should introduce myself. My name is Floyd R. Turbo American.
Go to the Slauson cutoff. Stop the car. Cut off your Slauson.
Simsalabim.
Looks like the inside of a 53 Dodge.
I'll bet that jungle jerk's out swinging with the boys again.
Johnny Carson. Every night, only on Antenna TV. Feeling nostalgic?
How time does fly.
Remember the 50s when laughter came easily?
Yes, I remember.
Missing the music of the 60s?
You mean you really like it?
Don't forget the heartthrobs of the 70s.
I'm glad you said that.
Hoping the 80s styles make a comeback?
That's all I want, too.
Want to relive the King's comedy into the 90s?
Top that.
Then tune in to Antenna TV to fulfill your nostalgia needs.
Antenna TV, TV, how it was meant to be.
Travis Wood in for the injured Jason Hamill, who had to come out after 2 innings due to an unspecified leg injury. Wood with a 1-2-3 third on a couple of strikeouts as Turner takes a strike.
Yeah, I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. But the fact that Jason, it wasn't just a grab and walk off the mound. You know, it's, when a guy blows his hammy out, you kind of can tell. This was more, it looked like more like a twinge. He kept trying to, throw some warm-up pitches to work through it, and just kept grabbing. So they did the prudent thing and shut him down. So that's my best guess. Sometimes hard to gauge with muscle strains and things of that nature.
Turner pops it up. Rizzo calling for it, and he's got it.
Hey, this Sunday is the finale of the homestand. It's June 5th. The Diamondbacks are in town. First pitch on Sunday will be at 1:20. Up to the first 5,000 kids, 13 and younger, are going to take home a Cubs laundry hamper presented by Vienna Beef. Following the game, the first 1,000 kids, 13 and younger, will have the opportunity to run the bases, weather permitting. For details, visit Cubs.com.
Gonzalez walked in the first. Career .291 hitter, 4 Gold Gloves. He was the first overall pick in the 2000 draft. Marlins grabbed him. He has been traded 4 times in his career, including once in a deal for Anthony Rizzo. It was the Red Sox-Padres deal. So we're hearing he experienced cramping in his right hamstring. So Hamill being evaluated, and that's kind of what we thought it looked like. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. Memorial Day 2016, full house here at Wrigley Field. Dodgers and Cubs opening a 4-game set.
This sets up as a difficult day for Dodger hitters. There's a good chance none of these guys will get 2 plate appearances against the same pitcher today. It's not the ideal situation for the Cubs either, because you're going to use a lot of guys out of that bullpen, but it's very problematic for hitters. You game plan for one guy, you get one AB off of it, and then all of a sudden you go from a righty to a lefty, a different style pitcher.
Wood from the wind, slowly hit on the ground. Russell, low throw, dug out by Rizzo. Travis Woods faced 6 and retired all of them.
When it comes to orthopedic care for injuries, you want the best. Dr. Hoffman is an expert in total joints and sports medicine. Dr. Cobb has expertise in new, minimally invasive procedures of the hand and upper extremities. Dr. Dolphin is the area's leader in spine surgery. Dr. Mendel is a specialist for foot and ankle, total joints, and sports medicine. Orthopedic specialists will get you back in the game.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Free peanuts and popcorn?
Really?
Really. What game do you want to watch? We got them all.
Really?
Really. Hungry? We got the best grill in town.
Really?
Really. Our burgers and tenderloins are amazing.
Really?
Really. T-shirt, sweatshirt?
Really?
Really.
Steve's Old Time Tap. Sports and really, really good food and drinks.
Really?
At the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Mississippi Valley, we're open where kids need us, when kids need us, and no member is turned away for the inability to pay.
Un gran futuro comienza aquí.
Great futures start at the Boys and Girls Clubs of the Mississippi Valley.
.org.
I started singing Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to.
Hey, let's check out our Ford upcoming schedule. 3 more here with the Dodgers and a weekend set with the Diamondbacks before heading out on the road. 3 in Philly, 3 in Atlanta. Also move on to Washington on that long road trip. Brought to you by Ford, inviting you to visit your local Ford store or localfordstores.com. Everybody dance.
Baez, Ross, and now Wood do here in the home 4th. I guess one question would be, how long does Joe want to go with Travis Wood? 20 pitches through 2, so been efficient. Baez sends one high in the air out into left center. It is Crawford for the out. Experience the Budweiser bleachers under the left field video board and one of the newest amenities, the left field porch. This private porch setting offers tremendous views of the game with both sunny and shaded areas. Available in 50 to 100 blocks, you'll enjoy lounge-style seating, unlimited beverages, And access 2 hours prior to the first pitch. For more information, visit Cubs.com/premier. Ross with a single his first time up.
Well, Travis went out on a deck to take his at-bat, and I would imagine when he starts the top half of the inning, Justin Grimm will get back up and support, and Joel will just go hitter by hitter.
Cranks one, home run distance, but foul.
That down and in breaking ball from a left-handed hitter to a right-handed hitter with power. If you don't get it in and down enough, you're asking for trouble.
So I watch Alex Wood. You mentioned the funk. I cannot imagine a right-hander looking this funky. There have been some side armors and things, but he just looks classically left-handed.
Yeah. We all want to be a little more funky, but usually it's lefties that can really deliver the goods. It'd be a good Jeopardy category. Funky right-handers. They're just not that many.
He walked him. Got a fan cam coming up a little later. If you'd like to send us the Cubs selfie, it is hashtag WGN Cubs. But you've got to use Twitter to do that.
Turner in at third, anticipating bunt.
And Travis swings away and hits it high in the air to shallow center. And Puig actually ran in front of Peterson to make the catch.
A lot of times those conversations between outfielders end with a smile or a slap on the back. I get the sense that that's not the case with Peterson and Puig. Peterson, the center fielder, has priority there. He's calling all the way. Puig comes flying in and cuts him off.
Zobrist has walked and struck out. And looks at strike one on a fastball.
Puig's still talking, and Peterson's
Ross takes off, and he's out to end the inning. We go to the fifth, scoreless.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
They helped walk us through all of the decisions that needed to be handled.
Just the little things that you really appreciate.
We try to provide a service and try to anticipate their needs before they have to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing, just amazing.
They're extraordinary.
They were tops. It meant a lot.
Esterdahl, serving the community since 1891.
Experience Broadway in the Park as Quad City Music Guild presents Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at Prospect Park Theater in Moline. Take a fantastic musical adventure with an out-of-this-world car and characters in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The wonderful score includes the memorable title song, Toot Sweets, Truly Scrumptious, Hushabye Mountain, and many others based on the beloved 1968 film version of Ian Fleming's children's book. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is a family-friendly blockbuster that audiences will find truly scrumptious. Call or go online for your tickets today.
My daddy guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
Ready to take a Brood tour of your own? Then you can't leave home without the Brood Passport. It's chock full of deals, sure to please craft beer lovers. Go to the deals page at WQAD.com. Order yours, take it to a participating location, stamp it, and save. A portion of the passport you buy goes to the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. Get the Brood Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin. And please drink responsibly.
The fifth inning is brought to you by Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank. Curious to get your thoughts on the David Ross steal attempt. Was it just trying to...
A little sneak attack.
Yeah, catch him napping, maybe?
Yep, just trying to... Maybe he saw something that he could exploit.
Has 3 career stolen bases. Has been caught 5 times now.
When he first took off, I thought he was going to get away with it.
Grandal, a switch hitter.
To paraphrase, as somebody once said, something along the lines, he had larceny in his heart, but not so much in his legs.
Slow start for Grandal. Now 4 for his last 45. And he's going to ground to Addison Russell.
The Cubs are performing on the field, but need your help to get to the All-Star game this July. Help send your Cub All-Stars to San Diego by voting early and vote often. Vote now. At Cubs.com/vote, you can vote up to 5 times a day and 35 times total.
Puig fouls away. Memorial Day originally was called Decoration Day. It is a day of remembrance. Our fallen heroes. Waterloo, New York officially declared the birthplace. And Lyndon Johnson, nice sliding play by Bryant. Out at first. He got him.
Clean and efficient is Travis Wood with a little help from his defense. Pretty play by Chris Bryant. Puig a big man, but he runs quite well. So quickly to the feet. To the top of a good strong throw to get him by half a step.
So Wood getting some help from his defense. 8 up, 8 down since he came in for the injured Hamill. Crawford swings and misses.
They're up there hacking, aren't they?
Yep. Oh, 2 to Crawford. Boy, what a performance this has been for Travis Wood. Hamill gave up a hit and a walk in his 2 innings. Ross will pick it up. And the Dodgers done in the 5th. Excellent work by the lefty.
Attention bargain hunters. It's the final days of the One Price Test Market Experiment at Highland Toyota. Prices posted so that you can see your savings immediately. A 2016 Camry LE, not $24,000. Test market price, $17,975. A 2016 Corolla LE Automatic, not $19,000. Test market price, $14,975. During the One Price Test Market Experiment at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road at 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Tuesday.
Goods Furniture, 3 blocks, 12 multi-level buildings, all packed full of furniture, food, and fun. Goods Furniture offers a wide selection of furniture choices for every room in your house to fit every budget. Spend the day shopping, enjoying lunch in the Wine Cellar restaurant, and strolling through the shops at Market Square. Enjoy a relaxing night in one of our suites, followed by a delicious breakfast. Take the short drive today to see the Goods difference. Goods Furniture in Kewanee, Illinois.
Accidents happen. NationServe of Quad Cities can fix it. We make garage door repair quick and simple. We service all makes and models with experienced technicians with the expertise to get it done right the first time and professional integrity you can trust. Call us today for your free estimate and see why the Quad Cities chooses NationServe for garage door sales and service. NationServe of Quad Cities, locally operated since 1985.
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools. That's why we shared the story of 2 local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing. Knowing what to expect when times get tough, hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Kids.org.
Stay tuned. A little later, we'll have the 7th inning stretch brought to you by Budweiser, not backing down since 1876. This Bud's for you. Hall of Famer Ryne Sandberg will conduct the stretch in a 0-0 tie. Cubs batting here in the 5th inning. Did you say yeoman's work today?
I would, yeah.
Travis Wood.
He might go back out there.
One strike on Zobrist. I want to send out happy birthday wishes to Penny Nix from Chicago. Oh, 2.
Any relation to the New York Knicks?
It's not spelled that way, but you never know.
NIX, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The New York Knicks. There's the famous Knicks family of New York.
Really? No. You sold it. Five hits combined. The Cubs own 4, all singles for both teams. Right field and down for Zobrist. And Puig can't handle it. Zobrist rounding second on his way to 3rd.
Oh boy, is that big. Singing the praises of Puig's defensive work earlier, and he is a very talented outfielder, but he's mistake prone from time to time, and lets this one through, and it's 2 extra bases for Zobrist, who likely was not going to push it and try for 2 against Puig's arm.
Single and an error on Puig. Zobrist now has a 16-game hitting streak.
As you see, Puig, he's trying to position himself to get up and make that big, strong throw into second base, instead of just catching the ball first and then worrying about the throw.
This is Zobrist. Pretty happy about it. Turner in, everybody else back against Hayward. 1-1.
Well, ground ball pitcher, ground ball hitter, and ground ball just about anywhere. It's the job done here.
Our Lexus run predictor. This is it. Runner at third, nobody out. First time the Cubs have been faced with this situation, but you see league average, pretty good chance they'll get at least one. And it's brought to you by your Chicago area or Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. Here comes Zobrist as Gonzalez has no play anywhere.
That's sloppy. He had to be able to read that play. No, he was not going to have a play at home. If he thinks first base all the way, I think there's a way to get it out at first base.
Yeah, Grandal was pointing at first. So that'll be an infield hit and an RBI for Hayward. 1-0.
Physical error by Puig in right gets Zobrist to third, and now a little bit of a mental error on the part of Gonzalez. I don't know, there's no way you're going to get it out at home on this ball. So that step and look towards home immediately, find a way to flip that ball back.
You know,
it was not an easy play.
There's nobody.
The pitcher.
At first, the pitcher, but I don't think he beats.
It's the try.
Hayward, yeah.
I think it's the right try, though.
See, to me, I think Gonzalez saw Wood out of the corner of his eye and did the math. I think if he spins and throws, there's a better chance that ball ends up in the bullpen. So watch where Wood is.
Right now, shovel it to him.
I got you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a do or die kind of flip play.
Okay, I'm with you.
I mean, I don't think it's an easy play.
Foul, just foul.
Yeah, and the other part of it, too, is you know, we're looking at a replay, and Gonzalez is down there in real time trying to make that determination. And that's
back-to-back hits to start the inning. And Bryant strikes out.
Cub fans, show your team pride with Cubs checking and an official Cubs MasterCard debit card, only available at your local Wintrust Community Bank. Go to wintrust.com/Cubs to learn more. Member FDIC.
Nobody up in the bullpen for the Cubs. Travis Wood with 28 pitches over his 3 innings. The season high 32 pitches. As Rizzo finds the corner. Hayward to third. On his way to the plate. The throw there. Safe. Ball got away. And the pitcher Wood pounces on it. Anthony Rizzo with an RBI double. 2-0.
Rizzo hit it sharply last time on the ground, and Gonzalez was able to knock it down and make a play. This ball really scalded by the big fella. And breaking ball across the top of the zone.
Bring out Rick Honeycutt.
Puig in hot pursuit. They get the ball back in a hurry, and if handled by Grandal, they got a shot at Jason. Hayward, a big man, but a very good base runner. Runs well. Rick Honeycutt with that camo hat, he's got a little Colonel flag going, doesn't he? You see a little Colonel flag there.
By the way, the double for Rizzo, his first extra base hit since he homered against the Pirates on May 14th. So it's been over 2 weeks. So I'm sure that feels really good.
Puig, no doubt, getting acquainted with the fans out and right. Sure they've had a nice conversation.
Diving stop, Turner. Throw to first. He gets Soler. Rizzo at third, but there are now 2 outs. That saved a run.
That's getting some good swings at Wood now. Heck of a play here by Turner.
Day out there for Puig.
Tough day after a long night.
Also hang on to the bat. And strike one. Action now in the Dodger bullpen. That's Lewis Coleman, a right-hander. Line foul to right, out of play.
The wind has changed a little bit. It feels like it's blowing in on us. We got a little wafting, got a little sausage or hot dog wafting going on up here.
Yeah, it's coming in a little bit more from right. Lexus run predictor. Runner at third, 2 outs. And the Cubs can't get the job done there, but they did score twice in the inning and lead 2-0.
I don't know about you, but these days I'm looking for all kinds of ways to save money. Here at WQAD News 8, we know the rising cost of living is hurting Quad City families. That's why we're constantly exploring ways to save money. Groceries, health insurance, utility bills, even daycare. We pledge to give you the tools to help you cut your bills down to size. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
My dad guarantees all his cars with his all-new Weber warranty. All vehicles have been fully inspected by our shop and priced below book value. Plus, Weber has financing you can afford. We work with local institutions to ensure you receive the best possible rate and convenient terms. My dad says it takes quality vehicles, great prices, and you must treat people right. Weber Auto Group. If you're looking for a used car, we got your baby.
River Valley Turf is the place to shop for John Deere tractors, lawn equipment, and gators. From 115 horsepower John Deere tractors down to residential lawn equipment, they've got you covered. At River Valley Turf, you'll find more equipment at unbeatable prices, and our knowledgeable staff will help you find the right model for you. And we even let you ride and drive your next mower before you buy. River Valley Turf offers at-home maintenance for all of your power equipment for all seasons. We're a full-service dealership, offering pickup and delivery as well as home services. River Valley Turf in Davenport and Silvis.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee.
Every time we're within 3 degrees of our forecast, local charities get cash. In fact, local charities have received over $52,000 from Erickson Chevrolet Buick.
Storm Track 8's 3-degree guarantee not only helps you plan your day, thanks to our friends at Erickson Chevrolet Buick, it helps area charities as well.
Cubs baseball is brought to you by Budweiser, not backing down since 1876. This Bud's for you. Great to have you with us on Memorial Day. And the Cubs are seeking their 6th consecutive win. They have a 2-0 lead. Kike Hernandez will pinch hit for Alex Wood, and he hits a foul pop-up behind the barrier for strike one.
Hernandez falling in line with the rest of his mates up there, hacking early. Hernandez did a real nice job for the Dodgers last year. This year, numbers not good. Plenty of time to turn that around. It's only Memorial Day. We're not even to the 1/3 mark of the season.
He scored the winning run last night in New York in the 9th inning. We're starting the inning with a single off Jeuris Familia.
Dodgers have won the NL West the last 3 seasons. Eliminated in the first round divisional series in the last 2 years. The year before that, they got beat in the LCS.
First time in their club history they've been in the postseason 3 consecutive years.
Not good enough for Don Mattingly to keep his job, however.
Yeah, it was dubbed that they parted ways mutually. He's now managing the Marlins. You know, there was all kinds of talk when Andrew Friedman went to the Dodgers that Joe Madden might end up going there.
That's right.
But before Joe came here, I remember it was pretty quick. Andrew Friedman said, no, Don Mattingly is safe. He's going to manage the team next year. And what allowed the Cubs to get Joe is he had a clause in his deal that if Friedman left, he had an opt-out, which he said, I didn't even remember I had that clause in my contract. Zobrist makes a catch as he retires Hernandez. Tommy Lasorda never misses a trip to Chicago. A Hall of Famer. So he's in his 67th year with the Dodgers organization. I know that because it matches Vin Scully. Vin is not on the trip. But we look forward to seeing him in LA when we're out there. This is his final season behind the microphone.
Tommy will be 89 in September.
I'm a little afraid of what he'll reply with. As Utley flies to Hayward, I'm tempted to ask Tommy the next time we see him, how many times have you been asked over the last 40 years of your opinion of Kingman's performance? One of the most famous or infamous post-game tirades, and it wasn't really a tirade. He kind of went off on the reporter after Dave Kingman, then of the Cubs, hit 3 home runs against the Dodgers, and at the end of said tirade, Tommy said, I apologize, I didn't mean to get mad, and then he went right back into it. How can you ask me a question like
what do I think of Kingman's performance? Bleep, bleep, bleep.
The best one, he goes, 3 home runs, he knocked in 7, and in the background you hear a reporter go 8 runs. My opinion of his performance. Seager trying to turn the page after 2 strikeouts.
Ooh,
start his day.
Very nice.
And he's down 0-2.
He hangs in there pretty well against lefties. Travis punched him out looking last time. Defensive posture, so he's a little tardy on the fastball. It's a good looking swing. Guy's right out of Central Casting, isn't he? Big, tall, strong, shortstop, broad-shouldered. Got the pedigree. Brother Kyle, a star up there in Seattle. He's got another brother who's playing minor league ball.
Close, didn't get it. 1-2.
Just off the outside edge. Quality pitch. Travis feels right at home in that lid. Probably thinks he's in a duck blind.
Travis Wood with 4 perfect relief innings. Cubs lead this ball game 2-0 as they'll bat in the bottom of the 6th.
It's 39 hours difference between when he left and when she left.
I certainly can't imagine going through one funeral, let alone both funerals at the same time for my parents.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
I try to put myself in their position of what I would want, and I try to make sure that that's taken care of for them when they arrive so that they aren't having to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing. Just amazing.
Esterdahl, serving the community since 1891.
Are you looking for high-quality furniture for your office? Our selection of new and gently used office furniture gives you the best value for your dollar.
As a business owner for a lot of years, you have to look at your bottom line and where you stand. And I think that's a great part about All Makes is that they can take care of the guy that's just starting his business and have good used stuff, or they can take care of the people that have been in business a while and sell them great new Han furniture.
All Makes office furniture, just off the I-74 bridge in downtown Moline.
Stop down and see me or give us a call.
Dogs are always welcome in Wisconsin, and if they want, they can bring their people too.
Beer drinking in the land of Lincoln. Join us to find the most perfect pints in the Prairie State. Brewed, Sunday at 10:35 on WQAD News 8.
Kids.org.
Well, you lose your starter after 2 innings due to injury, and you make the best of it. As you said, favorable matchups for Travis Wood today, but he went out and executed. Faced 12 batters, got them all.
Yeah, boy, brilliant work for Travis Wood. You see the line there. Not only did he get them all, but he got them with an economy of pitches.
So he has a chance for a win today as right-hander Lewis Coleman, who does have some funk, and he is right-handed.
Yeah, fastball slider not overpowering. He likes to throw his slider. There's some funk.
Crossfire action. 1-0.
Parts of 5 seasons with the Royals. This is his first year in a Dodger uniform.
Seager gets a hustling Javi Baez.
Cub fans, join the Cubs season ticket holder waiting list. Do it today. Claim your spot in our lineup for season tickets. It's easy and free to register. For details, Cubs.com/waiting list.
I haven't heard the official attendance, but I'm guessing it's going to be in the 41,000 range, maybe a little more. We'll go back to spring training, and we often say bad spring training performances do not mean you're going to have a great regular season. or good means good, bad means bad. It's pretty random. In the case of David Ross, he had a good spring, and he did carry it through into the regular season. Coming off a subpar year offensively last year. J.P. Howell.
Well, I think it's mostly a function of opportunity, too, getting far more at-bats this year than last. He's on pace to do that.
With Matt Caesar on deck for Wood. That will be caught. Sliding grab by Peterson.
Peterson got a nice break on that sinking line drive. Hauls it in for out number 2. Didn't have to worry about Puig running over him.
The best way to get to Wrigley Field is through public transportation. The Cubs do offer a free bike check. Now located near the Addison Red Line station for drivers, the Cubs provide free remote parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games. For more info, visit the A to Z guide on Cubs.com. Here is Matt Caesar. Low and outside.
Dodger bullpen's been pretty good. 3.51 ERA, 4th best in the National League. Better of late. 6 runs allowed in their last 33 2/3 innings of work. It's a 1.60 earned run average.
Squibbed up the line, and it's going to stay foul. Hey, we want to wish our buddy Tom Brenneman the best. I guess he's going to have surgery for a throat issue, and is going to miss 4 to 5 weeks. Former Cubs broadcaster, now with the Cincinnati Reds. I haven't
just saw
talked to Tommy, but
today,
I saw the story today, and I hope he's doing okay.
Yep, hang in there, Tommy.
It's always scary when you're a broadcaster and got to deal with an issue involving your throat or voice or anything like that. Two and two.
As you might expect, Coleman tough on right-handed hitters. 0.98 batting average against them for righties.
Bunted foul to end the inning. That's what you call a Louis C.K.
nostalgic?
How time does fly.
Remember the 50s when laughter came easily?
Yes, I remember.
Missing the music of the 60s?
You mean you really like it?
Don't forget the heartthrobs of the 70s.
I'm glad you said that.
Hoping the 80s styles make a comeback?
That's all I want, too.
Want to relive the King's comedy into the 90s?
Top back.
Then tune in to Antenna TV to fulfill your nostalgia needs.
Antenna TV, TV, how it was meant to be.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Time now for our Cubs Fan Cam. Alive by Juliana Zobrist. That is her husband Ben's walk-up song. And the Cubs lead the Dodgers 2-0 as we get into the 7th inning. It'll be right-hander Justin Grimm. Dodgers held to 1 hit combined by Hamill and Wood. And I think we're waiting on Matt Caesar. Okay, Caesar heading out to left. That's why we had a little bit of a delay. And we have a Hall of Famer in the booth, Ryne Sandberg. Rhino, good to see you. What a beautiful day. Been a fun ball game. Great crowd here on Memorial Day. How are you?
Beautiful day. I'm doing very good. I'm here with our full group. We're over in a suite. There's 18 of us over there, and 6 grandkids, and our one of them, our first granddaughter, 3 months old, at her first trip to Wrigley Field. So we're enjoying the day. It is a good ball game.
I couldn't have picked a better day. The weather's beautiful. Pitching has been outstanding.
The 0-1 line off the bat of Turner to Addison Russell. Rhino, you've been watching this team every day. Addison Russell at short. He wears well, doesn't he? Over time, makes every play.
Oh, fun to watch. Very steady, and I really saw that last year, and he continues to really impress. Just a steady approach out there, not only on defense, running the bases, very good quality of bats. He just seems to be really coming along as far as experience goes, and just very steady out there. He's got all the tools. Really admired him in spring training this year, seeing his work ethic and really his talents. But he's just so steady and just fun to watch.
1-0 on Adrian Gonzalez. And that one will get on a play to left. All right, I got a question for you. I was thinking about your appearance today, and I wanted to ask you something that I don't think I've ever asked you. What sort of pitcher did you not like to face? What was the kind of guy, whether you had success against this type of pitcher or not, and you can throw out a name if you want, who were the guys where you're just like, man,
you know what?
Just don't see well? Or
the names that come to mind were the September call-ups, guys I hadn't seen before. I mean, the more I had history with a pitcher, no matter how good he was or what his status was, it seemed like I could make some adjustments and have some at-bats and get some hits. But you mix in some new pitchers that you haven't seen before. I think pitching has the edge on hitters. That was my opinion. And September, when you're facing some young guys up there trying to impress, and you hadn't seen them before, and sometimes you could see 4 or 5 pitchers throughout a 9-inning game, it was really hard to dial in on them. So the more I saw a pitcher and the more at bats I had against the pitcher, more success I had.
Sure. It's kind of keeping with the theme of today, with Hamill having to leave the game after 2. These Dodger hitters, they saw him for an at-bat perhaps, and then they get Woody for an at-bat, possibly 2, and now they're getting Grimm and whoever comes behind. So, not that chance to kind of settle in and see a guy multiple times.
And that's exactly right. Hamill, I think one time through the order, the guys were probably geared for that next at bat, and then that doesn't happen. Then a lefty comes in and Wood comes in, different speed, different stuff. That can be tough on an offense. So it's good to see the bullpen picking up Hamill today.
There's Jock Peterson. fouls back. Yeah, and I think a lot of pitchers would tell you they like facing hitters who don't know them, except for your former teammate Greg Maddux. He liked to know as much as he could about a hitter. He was rare, though.
He was rare. Yeah, he was something else. He's a little different character too.
Yeah.
But you know, Greg Maddux actually thought like a hitter because he was actually a good athlete and he was a good hitter himself for a pitcher. So I think he always was trying to think what the hitter was thinking, and most of the time he was correct.
Greg had that knack, and I saw it many times over the years. He'd just throw a first pitch cookie, and guys would just lock up. They wouldn't pull the trigger because it was the last thing they expected to see from him. And then, you know, they're looking change up, they're looking, you know, sinkage.
1-1 is foul. I remember some ambushes from Ryan Sandberg, first pitch home runs too. Guys thinking they could just drop one in there, and you said, no, I'm not going to let you do that.
That's right. Oftentimes the first pitch of the game that I'd be patient and try and see as many pitches as I could just to set up the other at bats, and then the second, third, fourth time through the lineup with the same guys out there, I was looking for a pitch to hit.
Got your whole crew
company here. Hey guys,
six grandchildren here, 5 grandsons, and our first granddaughter in Brooklyn. They're all here in the ballpark. There's 18 of us here today, so it's the full crew for Memorial Day.
That's awesome.
All in uniform.
JD's going to give up his headset here.
I'm getting to know everybody down here. What a good-looking crew. This little guy's hiding back here. We got to get him.
2-2. Another foul. There we go.
There's our granddaughter, Brooklyn J. My wife, Margaret. She's 3 months old. A little yawn there. Wrigley Field.
Beautiful.
She's not spoiled at all, by the way.
No,
with 5 grandsons, no.
Grimm trying to put away Jock Peterson. Rizzo will take it right to the bag.
Very nice.
Thanks,
guys.
Rhino. It's time now for the Budweiser 7th inning stretch.
Here for Take Me Up to the Ball Game, Cubs Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg.
Hey, Cub fans! Happy Memorial Day! I'm here with my granddaughter and 5 grandsons. We're enjoying the game. Here's to the Cubbies. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. 1, 2, 3 strikes.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago Cubs and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Chicago Cubs.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal, famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
The grass just got greener. Only $25 gets you a cart and 18 holes of golf anytime after 10 a.m. any day at Sauckie. A great deal on a course that's in great shape. Told you the grass just got greener. Call for a tea time at Sauchy today.
Kids.org.
Here's your Honda game summary. Get amazing deals at the Honda Dream Garage sales event now at your Honda dealer. Jason Hamill with right hamstring cramping had to leave the game before the third inning. Travis Wood retired all 12 he faced over 4 innings. And the Cubs with their 2 runs in the 5th. Casey Fien is now on for the Dodgers.
Things have not gone particularly well for Casey, as you see with that high ERA. Home runs have been an issue. Coleman was good in his inning. 3 up, 3 down with a strikeout.
Two and 1 on Zobrist. RBIs, Hayward and Rizzo. Zobrist scored the first run, singled and went all the way to third due to an error on Yasiel Puig. Full count, Hayward, then Bryant in the 7th. High fly ball, center field, Peterson on the edge of that warning track. Juliana thinking maybe no. Here's Hayward.
Both of Hayward's former teams winners today. The Braves beat the Giants. And the Cardinals shut out the Brewers 6-0.
Big day for Wilson Contreras. Cubs AAA catcher. 4 for 5, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. And the I-Cubs 11-0 win over Albuquerque.
Kid's having some kind of a year.
Is he ever? He is batting .329. Albert Almora had 3 hits. He's at .318. A rainbow to center. Peterson jogging in, and he's got it.
MLB.TV Premium, the #1 live streaming sports service, delivers everything you have come to expect and more. Watch every out-of-market game live in HD on over 400 supported devices. Includes a free subscription to At-Bat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Visit MLB.TV for details. The line on Travis Wood, as you mentioned, 4 perfect, but the numbers that really grab your attention: 43 pitches, 35 strikes.
Oh, that does. Attack, attack, attack.
His approach plus the Dodgers' aggressive approach meshed well for him today.
Look, if Steve Traxel were still pitching and the Cubs put him on the staff, he would still work slowly. But I talk to Chris Bosio every day for radio, and he pounds home the idea of the organizational philosophy. It's not only to attack, it's to work quickly. And everybody on this team does it. You've used the term the buy-in. You've got to buy in on every level. And when it's humming along like it has, John Lackey, he was so good yesterday. It was almost like an offensive lineman protecting his quarterback for 3 straight hours. You almost didn't realize how good he was. It's 2-0.
Makes it look easy sometimes.
Yep.
Everybody down here made everything so easy for us.
They helped walk us through all of the decisions that needed to be handled.
Just the little things that you really appreciate.
We try to provide a service and try to anticipate their needs before they have to ask us for something.
I couldn't believe the job they did. It was amazing, just amazing.
They're extraordinary.
They were tops. It meant a lot.
Esterdal, serving the community since 1891.
Backed by popular demand, we'll take anything in trade. Right now at Key Auto Mall in Moline. Drive home Buick Encore for just $179 a month. For only $268 a month, Sierra Double Cab is yours. Save $7,000 plus get 0% for 60 months on LaCrosse. Choose Enclave or Acadia and save $6,500. Or take a whopping $9,000 off GMC Sierra Crew Cab. If it doesn't eat or drink, bring it in. We'll trade for anything right now at Key Auto Mall in Moline.
Honey, the cable bill got us again. We need a little help in here.
With Done Right Satellite, lock in your rate for 2 years. Get the best technology with the Hopper. Watch and record 16 shows at once. Plus, get integrated Netflix and 4K.
I feel like if we would have switched to Dish Network sooner, it could have saved me a lot of pain.
And money.
Visit Done Right Satellite to learn more about their great products and services.
Ready to take a Brood tour of your own? Then you can't leave home without the Brood Passport. Go to the deals page at WQAD.com. Order yours, take it to a participating location, stamp it, and save. A portion of the passport you buy goes to the Quad City Animal Welfare Center. Get the Brood Passport and let your craft beer adventure begin.
Cubs 2, Dodgers nothing. Dodgers held to just 1 hit to this point. It was a Justin Turner single in the first inning off the starter Jason Hamill. Here's Pedro Strop.
And that base hit, remember, it was a little pop-up that should have been caught. We could be looking at a no-no here. But having said that, we're still a bloop and a blast away from a tie ball game. So important outs to get here in the 8th for Mr. Strop.
Swing and a miss, and it was the final game of that series in Los Angeles last year when the Cubs beat the Dodgers 2-0. Jake Arrieta dealt a no-hitter. Grandal bailed, and time was not called.
So I asked for time before he came set, and Paul Emmel saying that doesn't matter, man. I don't have to give it to you.
Well, he did not ask for time really before he did that quick pitch. I'm with Paul Emmel on that one. Called strike 3.
Backdoor slider.
16 batters faced by the bullpen. They've all gone down. Travis Wood today, the first Cub reliever to throw 4 or more perfect innings. This is in relief since April 18th, 1982. Randy Martz. 4 perfect innings in relief of Fergie Jenkins.
Could have been.
Could have been.
Yeah, sure could have been.
Backup slider.
Big strikeout victim first time up. Jason Hamill got him to chase a neck-high fastball.
Crowd today, 41,470. League just shattered his bat.
Strobes is being a bully out there today. Quick pitching people, breaking their toys.
Can't believe the call made at first base by Jim Wolf. Boy, Dodgers pretty frustrated.
Yeah, frustration really starting to show here.
By the way, we have a dissenter on Twitter about pitchers who work slowly. Michael said, you know, Steve Traxel, he would have been the perfect guy to check the grill between pitches. Caesar on the run to end the inning. The Cubs bullpen has been perfecto today. 2-0.
Need your garage door or garage door opener repaired or replaced? Call the specialists at NationServe. NationServe is the name you can trust for timely service and quality products. We respond promptly when you call and work quickly and efficiently so you can get on with your day without delay. When it comes to servicing or replacing garage door systems, no one does it better or faster than NationServe.
Wayne Dalton NationServe, 5111 Tremont Avenue in Davenport. Call today.
Experience Broadway in the Park as Quad City Music Guild presents Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at Prospect Park Theater in Moline. Take a fantastic musical adventure with an out-of-this-world car and characters in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The wonderful score includes the memorable title song, Toot Sweets, Truly Scrumptious, Hushabye Mountain, and many others based on the beloved 1968 film version of Ian Fleming's children's book. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is a family-friendly blockbuster that audiences will find truly scrumptious. Call or go online for your tickets today.
The Dove Golf Tournament on Friday, June 3rd. All proceeds support the Family Resources Safe Path Survivor Resources Program. Register today at famres.org under calendar for the Dove Golf Tournament, supported by Family Resources and WQAD News 8.
The Score Sunday Show at 10:35. Brought to you by the QC Family Entertainment Center.
It's really tough to know who to trust these days. There are leaders who think the rules don't apply to them. That's not the way we live in the Quad Cities. That's not the role model we want for our kids. At WQAD News 8, we pledge to hold policymakers and public officials accountable for what they do and how they spend your money. Hard work, determination, it's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Time for our Mattress Firm Grade 8 stat of the game. The Cubs pitching staff now has allowed one hit to the Dodgers over the last 17 innings between these two teams, dating back to August 30th of last year. And that was the hit, the ball that very easily could have been caught. Brought to you by Mattress Firm, where we want you to sleep happy, guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. J.P. Howell just hit Anthony Rizzo with a breaking ball.
I don't know with Howell, it might have been his fastball. He's not a real hard thrower. But either way, it's a base runner for the Cubs as they look for a little insurance here in the 8th inning. Howell, a lefty who has struggled to get lefties out. They're hitting for a high average against him. He's got a 5.51 ERA as he works for the 19th time. veteran, been around a long time, broke in with the Royals in 05. A real nice run with Joe Madden down in Tampa. This is his 4th year with the Dodgers.
Former Dodger Tim Fedorovich takes a strike, batting in the pitcher spot. Howie Kendrick. You're right. That might have been a fastball. He's averaging about 85.5 miles an hour on the heater this year.
Big overhand curveball has always been his best weapon. He's got some funk too.
Pedro Baez.
Not
The
so much
Dodger
funk.
bullpen.
He's 96. He's high octane.
Gonzalez playing a bit off the bag and in front of the runner. Hector Rondon getting loose in the Cubs bullpen for what at the moment would be his 2nd save chance since May 10th. He's basically had 1 save chance in almost 3 weeks. Down by Grandal.
Not that this would be the time or Fedorovich would be the guy, but it seems like Howell would be vulnerable to a little push bunt. The way he falls off the mound towards the third base side.
Fedorovich remained on the roster even when Miguel Montero returned from the DL. He hasn't played much since. His last start came on May 11th.
Well, the decision came down to Fedorovich or Neil Ramirez, and Joe just wasn't finding a lot of innings for Neil, so he was designated for assignment. He was in that 10-day window where he could be traded, claimed on waivers. If that passes, then he'll become a free agent. That should be expiring pretty soon, I would think.
Could be 2. Seager, Utley, Gonzalez. And let's step aside and see what's coming up on WGN. A ground ball double play, 2 outs. Dodgers, Cubs, bottom of the 8th. Cubs lead 2-0, going after their 6th straight win. Longest win streak currently in the majors. The lead the last 2 days has gone from 4.5 to 6.5 over the Pirates, who are early in their game in Miami, leading the Marlins 1-0 in the 2nd. At the end of the bat and softly lined into center field.
Two-hit day for Russell. Single first time up.
Dave Roberts wants a Baez matchup. We've seen Wood against Wood. Those two guys are actually the pitcher of record But with Javier coming up, Pedro will try to get him out. And we'll be back.
It's not too late to give your child a summer to remember, but summer camps can cost hundreds of dollars. That's why we show you ways to keep your kids busy this summer without breaking the bank.
If parents can't afford tuitions, we definitely do have help.
We make camp affordable.
Sharing little-known scholarship opportunities and discounts. Finding ways for you to stretch your dollars to the limit. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
I probably should introduce myself. My name is Floyd R. Turbo American.
Cut off your Slauson.
Simsalabim. Looks like the inside of a 53 Dodge.
I'll bet that jungle jerk's out swinging with the boys again.
Johnny Carson.
Weeknights at 10 on WQAD, Antenna TV 8-2.
When the storm approaches and the lights go out, a small generator is useful. But what about a generator that powers your whole house?
Storm Track 8 is putting the power back in your hands. Register to win a Generac generator, fully installed by the Electric Doctor. Log on to WQAD.com's contest page to learn how to enter for your chance to win. Weather the storm with WQAD News 8 and the Electric Doctor.
What a day to fire up the grill. Get out on the boat, take the bike ride, head to the ballpark.
To my sweet home, Chicago.
If the weather in Chicago were like this every day of the year, everybody would live here. Right?
Could have some bad weather to.
It's the great equalizer.
To keep
Gives
the
us a little
population under
space
control.
to spread out a little bit. Pedro Baez against Javier Baez.
Where's Joan?
Foul back.
97 up. Pedro Baez, an interesting story. Former position player. 2007 through 2013. And he did that for the Dodgers. Compiled a .248 batting average with 45 home runs. That made the move to the mound in 2013. And the very next year, he was in the big leagues. It's always nice to have options in life. And when you throw 98 miles an hour, that's a pretty good fallback position.
Two. And Grandal was set up about a foot off the outside corner. And trying to get Javi to go fishing. Pop-up, no play for Grandal. Back out of play.
Javi Baez with a bunt single back in the second. Flew to left, grounded to short. Pedro Baez. There's his fastball about 70% of the time. He tried that one slider off the plate. He also has a changeup, but doesn't use it very much. Looks like elevated heater's the call here.
This one is playable for Utley. Juliana Zobrist with our national anthem today, our fan cam song. And the Cubs will try to close out the Dodgers when we come back.
Care, service, quality. It's what you expect when you shop locally. It's what Zeglin's has been providing the Quad Cities with for years. We're family owned. We're family operated. Zeglin's, your hometown, our hometown.
When it comes to orthopedic care, the choice is yours. Just look at what our patients are saying. Orthopedic specialists. With offices in Davenport, Bettendorf, and Clinton, we are the Quad City area's only group of all board certified and fellowship trained orthopedic surgeons. The next time you need care, choose orthopedic specialists. Better experience, better results.
The grass just got greener. Only $25 gets you a cart and 18 holes of golf anytime after 10 a.m. any day at Sauckie. A great deal on a course that's in great shape. Told you the grass just got greener. Call for a tee time at Sauckie today.
With the budget up in the air, Illinois schools are getting creative, cutting jobs, cutting programs, even combining schools. That's why we shared the story of 2 local school districts, how they consolidated, and why it wasn't always smooth sailing. Knowing what to expect when times get tough, hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Dodgers with just one hit. We showed that to you earlier. Bloop hit by Justin Turner. Cubs starter Jason Hamill had some hamstring cramping. He only went 2. Bullpen has been stellar. So Hector Rondon, it just hasn't had a lot of save opportunities. As I mentioned, 1 in his essentially last 3 weeks. So this will be his 2nd save chance since May 10th.
It's kind of ironic pitching for a team that has won as many games as the Cubs has, but that's just the way it's played out. He's been brilliant this year. 26 strikeouts, just 2 walks, and 16 in the 3rd innings of work.
So this is his 19th appearance. He has pitched no more than 1 inning. Only 3 times in his first 18 appearances has he thrown more than 17 pitches. That's how good he's been. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Howie Kendrick. His first at bat today. Two and 2.
Got save number 8 in the finale of the series at St. Louis, the 9-8 win. He came in, allowed back-to-back singles to start the inning, then 2 punch outs and a weak comebacker to the mound to finish things off. Pitched an inning in the opener of the Philly series on Friday.
Swing and a miss on the slider.
Well, that's the thing with Rondon. He was always a stuff guy, and as he has developed, now you see the ability to execute the pitches to go along with the stuff, and that's why he has become so tough.
Utley caught looking in the first, fly to the warning track in the third, fly to center in the sixth, and he is 0 for 4. 2 down. Strike one on Corey Seager. If Rondon gets Seager, Cubs pitching will have retired the final 25 batters in this game. A strike away.
If it were a single pitcher, one hitter, the guys that didn't catch that blooper would be sweating it right now, but not so much with a combined.
Fans on their feet. Rondon's 1-2. Now 2-2. Very defensive hack there by Seager just to stay alive. And this game is a lot tighter than it feels, as JD mentioned earlier. Bloop and a blast away from tying it, so if he gets on, the tying run would come to the plate. Ground ball toward right. Baez has it. Cubs win. Cubs win their 6th in a row, and the final 25 Dodgers retired by Hamill, Wood, Grimm, Strop, and Rondon. And it has been a team of winning streaks under Joe Madden.
Yeah, the script changes a little bit here today. Over the weekend against the Phillies, the starting pitching has been outstanding. With Jason Hamill having to leave the ball game after just 2, it fell to the bullpen. And what a job by Travis Wood, no doubt the hero in this ball game. 4 perfect innings, and not only was he good, but because he was so efficient, he was able to cover those 4 innings and really allow Joe Madden to use the rest of his bullpen in a conventional manner. So going forward after the short start for Jason today, the bullpen's still in really good shape.
They don't see the consequences to it. They're hurting real people.
We have to pay our bills on time, but some Illinois lawmakers seem to think they can be deadbeats.
Because they have a blank check from the taxpayers.
WQAD News 8 is staying on top of what isn't happening in Springfield, digging into why they've racked up nearly $1 billion in late fees. Holding politicians accountable for how they spend your money. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Our focus here at Quad Cities Acceleration is on speed and power development while providing a safe and fun environment for training. Workouts are designed to improve our athletes' ability to run faster, jump higher and further, change direction quicker, and build confidence. Utilizing our super treadmills, we see major improvements to speed and running technique. Don't wait another season. Take advantage of what we have to offer today.
Hey, what are you doing at home? Gather your friends and head to the Circle Tap on West Locust Street. See the game and enjoy a wonderful meal famous for our ribs from a quarter to a full rack with fries served alongside, delicious burger baskets, chicken and bacon ranch wraps, as well as cold drinks and spirits, all at great prices. Plus, enjoy the Circle's great outdoor patio area with a cool and shaded bar. There's live music often featured. So head on over to the Circle Tap, West Locust Street, Davenport.
Get ready for the 19th annual Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank. Choose from 5 events for walkers and runners. For more information and registration, log on to qcmarathon.org. The Quad Cities Marathon presented by Triumph Community Bank, Sunday, September 25th. Brought to you by WQAD News 8 and these sponsors.
Accidents happen. NationServe of Quad Cities can fix it. We make garage door repair quick and simple. We service all makes and models with experienced technicians with the expertise to get it done right the first time and professional integrity you can trust. Call us today for your free estimate and see why the Quad Cities chooses NationServe for garage door sales and service. NationServe of Quad Cities, locally operated since 1985.
Attention bargain hunters, it's the final days of the One Price Test Market Experiment at Highland Toyota. Prices posted so that you can see your savings immediately. A 2016 Camry LE, not $24,000, test market price $17,975. A 2016 Corolla LE Automatic, not $19,000, test market price $14,975. During the One Price Test Market Experiment at Highland Toyota on John Deere Road at 53rd Street, Moline. Hurry, sale ends Tuesday.
When it comes to orthopedic care for injuries, you want the best. Dr. Hoffman is an expert in total joints and sports medicine. Dr. Cobb has expertise in new, minimally invasive procedures of the hand and upper extremities. Dr. Dolphin is the area's leader in spine surgery. Dr. Mendel is a specialist for foot and ankle, total joints, and sports medicine. Orthopedic specialists will get you back in the game.
Student loans can be crippling, and college is only getting more expensive.
I would ideally love to have all my student debt gone or taken care of quickly.
That's why we at News 8 shared a little-known perk to help grads pay off their debt quickly.
I think this is the cutting-edge generation, which I think it will continue until the dilemma is solved with how to manage college debt.
Helping you prioritize that paycheck and face debt head-on. Hard work, determination. It's what we stand for at WQAD News 8.
Chicago Cubs baseball has been brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Transparency, low fares, nothing to hide. Ford, America's best-selling brand 6 years running, inviting you to check out our fuel-efficient lineup at your local Ford store or at localfordstores.com. Mattress Firm, where we want you to sleep happy guaranteed. Remember, if it's over 8, it's time to replace. Your Chicago area and Northwest Indiana Lexus dealer. State Farm. Combine your car and home insurance with State Farm and start saving. Call your State Farm agent today or find one at statefarm.com. Honda. Start something special with the great deal on a Honda. Now at your Honda dealer. And by Budweiser. Not backing down since 1876. This Bud's for you. Our next telecast of Cubs baseball will be this Saturday when the Cubs face the Diamondbacks in the middle game of a 3-game weekend set. We'll hit the air at 1 o'clock with the leadoff man. Once again, our final score today, the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Cubs baseball in high definition on WGN has been brought to you by Xfinity. Xfinity X1 will change the way you experience TV. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend, everyone.